she casually tossed the baby's diaper into the ocean, not realizing that the baby's waste floating in the sea would attract several hungry fish. Mia noticed this scene and immediately found a long rope, tying a sharp screwdriver to it to make a harpoon. Unfortunately, the shipping container was far too high, and despite countless attempts, Mia couldn't catch any fish, eventually collapsing exhausted on the metal floor to rest. Suddenly, she spotted an airplane passing overhead, a perfect opportunity for rescue. Mia immediately broke a piece of glass, then frantically climbed upward, but in her desperate haste, her thigh was badly cut by the exit's edge. Yet despite this, she still raised the glass shard through the pane, trying to attract the airplane's attention with reflections. But from such a height, they couldn't possibly notice her, and Mia's rescue plan shattered once again. The most urgent matter now was treating her thigh wound. First, she removed a metal hook from an electrical panel, connecting it with wire from her earphones. Then, with agonizing screams, she painfully stitched her wound closed. After regaining her strength, Mia spent the night weaving a fishing net from earphones. Seeing sunlight streaming into the container, she quickly climbed out through the bottom, slowly lowered the net into the water, then tossed in a diaper and lay flat, eyes fixed intently on the water below. Finally, she had something to eat. Afterward, she caught and kept more fish, and to request help, she placed notes in each food container, then scattered them across the ocean. By the 26th day, the water level had risen dangerously high, and Mia had grown tired of eating raw fish, so she began building a raft to escape. Suddenly, a seagull flew by to peck at leftover fish. Seagulls meant land must be nearby. Without hesitation, she immediately worked through the night making a sail, but unexpectedly, seawater rapidly flooded the container. If she didn't leave now, the container would sink to the ocean floor. However, while she went down to retrieve her things, the rushing water swept away her baby. Worse still, scattered ropes tightly entangled her ankle. Mia had to dive down to cut the rope. In her panic, she tried several times but couldn't cut through as the container gradually sank into the sea. Mia looked around frantically, unable to find where her child had gone, when suddenly a massive shadow appeared beside her, a whale swimming beneath them. The splash from its blowhole woke the sleeping child, and hearing the baby's cries, Mia finally located her child's position. As the whale swam away with a flick of its tail, Mia clutched the wooden box tightly, not daring to loosen her grip for a moment. The next morning, with her strength completely depleted, Mia placed her hopes on the seagulls, putting leftover fish bones into the water. Soon, foraging seagulls surrounded the mother and child. Fortunately, a fishing boat was passing nearby. The woman on board noticed the unusual sight and quickly asked her husband to steer toward it. Seeing the soaking wet child in the wooden box, the couple immediately worked together to rescue them.